Let's self-promote gone. Drop my stream in. Rocket League. So create match. Let's go. That's what it's all about. Sure, you're looking okay. Yeah, you're looking good. And we're up. Luckily, we had a couple of dropouts, but we managed to find some substitutes. Thanks everyone who managed to do that. And we're ready. So, first game of our best of three. First game of the first series of the TPG tournament. First match of the series. Game 1 of 3. So our two Division 1 players here are Tomo, Lad and Pearl. Pearl's actually like a 1500 plus GC. Tomo's a C3. And so within that range, Pearl is the higher level player. Between Wraith and Hightimes, they're actually quite similar in Division 2. They're both Champ 2's, I think. So it should be an interesting game. I think on paper, Orange team should have it, but we'll see how it goes. Pearl with a nice play there. Tomo good with the counter, getting the dunk. Hightimes is going to maintain possession in the midfield. Good challenge there from Tomo. Hella Maroney now taking possession, pops it up. Pearl's quick on it to get it. Tomo's waiting for it. Manages to knock it up. Pearl follows it. Tomo knocking it across goal, stopping Hightimes from taking the shot. Nice running away upfield. He's going to go for a fake. What looks of it. He gets a pass in, but Hella Maroney's not quite there for it. So these guys did a couple of warm-up games earlier on today. I think only literally 1 or 2, and they haven't played with each other before that, so there'll be a little bit of warming up, getting used to each other's play styles. I know I play with Tomo a lot, or I have in the past, and he's very much on his passing plays. Hella will be he'll be sad that he missed the open goal there. They did well to work towards getting it. Let's see, fast-paced game. Hella misses it, but Tomo manages to sweep it up. Hightimes with a good tackle there. Hella's following it up. Looks like he's still finding his form here. I think Hella might actually be EU, yeah, so he is unfortunately struggling with 168 ping. But it's an EU tournament. Everyone signed up knowing we'd be playing on EU servers, and fair play for him giving it a go. And hopefully we'll be able to adjust to the ping. And Tomo coming off with Pearl with a good dunk. Hella's back there. He's going to need to be fast. Manages to knock it off his own crossbar to stop the goal, but unfortunately he bounced nicely for Pearl to come in and get that clean up. He needed to do something there. He did well not to own goal it, but Pearl was just fast on making sure that went in. Hella and Pearl on the kick-off here. Pearl's going to follow it up, go straight for goal. Couldn't quite get it on target. Tomo's going to clear it up. Hightimes on the shadow defense, but then swings around. Tomo with a nasty demo. Pearl gets a save, gives it a big hoof upfield. Looks like it's just going to miss the open goal. Oh no, it sneaks in. He's going to be happy with that one. An Orange team take a 2 lead. I should have asked them to give me team names, really. The Pearl Hightimes combo have taken the lead. With a good kick-off from Pearl there. It's been him versus Hella for a couple of these kick-offs now in a row. Tomo, Hightimes gets the tackle. Hella's good in the middle to keep it aggressive. Hightimes taking his time, being sensible. 50 there. I don't think either player came out on top, but Phil managed to swing round. Hella gets a nice dunk, keeps it dangerous. Hella, nice pass into Tomo there. He's going to take full advantage, knock it up. Almost on target. Almost gets the follow-up, but not quite. See, Hella's playing it safe, knows Pearl's good at them long shots, goes up now. Both players went up, but it was a good enough clear that it shouldn't matter too much. Hella's going to keep the pressure. Phil gets a nice chip, Pearl following it up, Tomo with a save. Demo there coming out from Hella, taking the Division 1 player off the field from the other team. Could end up being say, I don't think there's a massive skill gap between our Division 1, Division 2 players, but definitely demoing a Division 1 player, and in 2's in general, demoing any player can be very valuable, so we might see that come out more as we progress through the series and the tournaments. Good aggressive kick up, keeps possession, knocking it dangerously into middle for Pearl. Tomo and a good save. Following it up off the corner, and is that on target? Oh, we'll be devastated with that one. Very close to pulling the goal back here. Pearl's gone up fast, gets a nice touch. Ball's dropping down. Good pinch from defence there. I don't think it's on target, but they managed to get it all the way to the other side of the field. Hightimes is going to go up for the clear. He does get a nice touch. Pearl went to follow, but thought better of it. Tomo's taking control of the ball, trying to do something productive, and he does get it up into the middle. Hella's not quite there fast enough, but I like the intention. Pearl's going to go up for the shot. Tomo's rotated round for the defence. Very nice so far. Good save there by Hella. So both players have left themselves a little bit awkward. Tomo will do well. Yeah, he did well to stop the goal there. But Pearl's come in with a lovely angle and chips into the top corner. Nice goal from Pearl there. And we'll see. Hella's still suffering with his pings. It's very unfortunate for him. Pearl doing well with 3 goals, getting his hat trick this game. 33 seconds left to go. Getting a nice control touch of the ball there to set him off. Gets a good touch off the wall as well. Not quite on target, but he's set it up for Tomo, who comes in and finishes off beautifully. 3-1. And even though the time is low, it's still possible with some kick-off goals, but they'll be very happy just to get the ball in the net, set them up mentally for the next game. As a minimum, as I say, because they might still come back with it. It's never too late. Especially as the ball comes down to Tomo for a nice shot. Pearl's up there fast, but Hella's there for the rebound. Manages to keep it in play towards Tomo, who picks up the opponent's 100 boost. Couldn't quite take the ball as he liked there, but he's still maintained boost dominance, and he should be able to take this one back. Hella, to Tomo in the middle, who I think is going to take control of this one yet. I think he do. He only had 1 second left and wanted to go for the spectacular, but a very good first game. GG's all around. You can see everyone's nicely spirited towards each other on this, and we'll go into our second game of the series. I don't know how I ended up doing that. Let's ready up and see how it goes. Oh, would you on spectate, of course? Get rid of the bottom bar and chat some shit for a bit. So game 2 of 3, Pearl and Hightimes won the first one, and we're now in the second game. Pearl with a good attack there, almost getting the goal. Hightimes following it up. I do think Pearl and Hightimes make a good team. Hightimes is very smart player, in my opinion. And with Pearl having mechanical abilities that he does, if they can sync up, then Phil will be there to always be the safe pair of hands when Pearl goes for the spectacular. But some nice passing plays there from the blue team. Tomo almost getting the goal. Emeroni keeping the aggression up, and Tomo does manage to get that in the top corner. So some good team play by the blue team there, maintaining that pressure. It's a lovely touch. Off Pearl, he'll be upset that he ended up helping towards that goal in the end, but nothing he could really do in that situation. And blue team takes the lead. Kick off there. It looks like orange team have came out on top. Phil got a touch, but probably not the touch he wanted. Pearl's still there in defence, manages to take that nicely. He's going to come up. Looked like he was going for a split reset. Didn't get it, but he's still on the attack. A bump there from Hella stopped him from getting the touch into goal, and then Tomo's come up to clear it. Nice touch there from Hightimes to take the ball off Tomo. And a good dunk as well to keep it into the blue half. Tomo's left it for Hella. Pearl in with a vicious tackle. Gets a bump on Tomo, which might be dangerous, but he hits it just over the goal again. Phil manages to knock it back towards goal, sorry, and Hightimes, his name, yeah, we'll call him Hightimes. Tomo with a big hitter. Hella, oh, very close on the redirect there. It would have been a lovely goal. Keeping the aggression on, almost gets the goal with the follow-up from Tomo. Hella, you could see what he was trying to do there, get the slight touch, but he came out with a fake anyway. Hightimes, good pinch off the wall, setting Pearl up in a very dangerous position. As we say, we know he's the GC, and if he gets the ball one-on-one like that with it on top of his head, there's a good chance he will get a nice flick or a nice play to get past Tomo here. He did very well. He was just, I think, a double jump from Pearl, getting that second touch to just dodge Tomo's flick. So very nicely played there, levelling it up in game 2 of 3 of our first series of the TPG Cross Division 2's tournament. I don't know why, Cross Division 2's tournament! Tomo giving it a fake in his own corner to gain possession. Hightimes not having any of it, coming in fast and getting the ball. Pelaroni rotating round, he's going to rotate back around I think, but Phil still managing to keep the ball. Tomo trying to take control, but the pressures means he gets attacked straight away. Both blue team in that corner looking a bit dangerous. I think Tomo went up for the forward play, but he does manage to get back in time for the first attempt. Good shot there by Hightimes, but Tomo's still in goal and manages to block it again. Pearl looked like he may have been low boost, but he did pick up the blue team's corner there. And now Hella won't have that boost to pick up. He's stuck on 5. So Tomo might have to pull it out the bag here. Looks like he's being calm and controlled. Good ball up to Hella. He managed to pick up the boost and knock it back down towards Tomo. And oh, this is Rocket League! What a team play there. Lovely, lovely. And you can see, I said these players didn't play together before. They've had a couple of warm-up games. And it looks like now with that first game of the series as well, being able to judge the opponents that they're putting out some nice passing plays there. That was very nice. Little 1-2 into the back of the net. And we're only getting a good kick off. Oh, and they go 2 goals ahead in this second series. Let's see that kick off again. Oh, and he's against Pearl, so it was the Division 2 player against the Division 1 player, so Pearl will probably be disappointed with himself there. Potentially a bit of miscommunication. I don't know if it was an intentional fake, and Hightimes just the communication went there for Hightimes to be ready for it. Pearl's going to follow that. Oh, and he just hits it off the corner, but Hightimes is there to follow it up. Roni just couldn't get the save, and it's back to 3-2. It's a very exciting game here. Another good kickoff from Hella there, after the orange team seemed to be doing better on the kickoffs for the first game. Blue team seemed to be countering. I mean, what a lovely ball from Tomo to Hella, and a lovely shot, but good save there from Pearl, getting into that bottom corner fast enough. And he looks like he's going to get a counter-attack off this. Tomo with a good save there, biding his time. It's a good ball up. Hightimes in with the demo. Oh, good save there from Pearl. He's going to go up for a counter-attack again. He's got enough boost and time that he can take this on his head. Hella getting a good fast hit there because he knows Pearl's dangerous in those situations. And oh, and it's an open goal there as Tomo gets the shot above Hightimes. Let's have a look at that one again. Yeah, so just a bit speedier Tomo there than Hightimes on that occasion. Manages to knock the ball past and keep it on target. Back 2 goals ahead, and this is very interesting. As we say, orange team won the first game of the series. And so far it's looking like blue team will get the second game of the series and level it all up for a final game. Though there's still a minute left to go. Oh, Pearl getting a good bump on Hella, but Hella's going to keep going up. Thought he might have gone for the bump on Phil there, but he's played it safe, gone back, picked up some boost to get into defence. Phil's in good position but with low boots, and he's going to have to retreat here while Pearl goes for the attack, but he does get the goal in the end. So it's a smart move. Hella's apologising there. I've almost got to it. I'm not sure, a bit of miscomms there, both the players went up. And if we've got another kick off here, looks like Thomas came out of that one well. Goes straight to Pearl though, he misses it, but he's going to be able to get the good recovery there. Very good recovery. Maintaining boost and possession, but Hella comes in strong, just hits off the crossbar. Pearl's going to chase it down, so is Tomo, comes out on top, but it goes to Hightimes. He's not going to follow it up at this time. He's going to grab some boost by this time, let Pearl come in for the hit back off the blue team's hit. Good save there from Tomo. Pearl comes in strong, gets the ball and Tomo, taking him out of play for a moment. Maybe that can buy him enough time to come in for the goal. Oh, and it just hits off the post, but then in, so 4-4, it's all levelled back up. Oh, it's a game of close margins with these shots at the minute, with crossbars and posts, and some of them bouncing out, some of them bouncing in. Heller's going to maintain the pressure. Oh, and he does really well there to get the goal on Pearl. And after they came back from 2 down, Pearl will be very disappointed that he just got calculatedly dunked on there by Heller. It was a nice shot. And so it's looking again like we might get into a game 3. But still 20 seconds with these kickoffs. You never know what's going to happen. Pearl gets a good hit in. Tomo should be there. And all he's going to do, hopefully, is get the ball upfield, try and stop the attacks, and maybe run this clock down. See him having a bit of a wrestle with Hightimes there. So this is where you don't want Pearl with the ball on his head, so Tomo's going to go up early, get that on the floor, and they take game 2. And we're going to go into our game 3, this best of 3, and it's been very interesting and very tight so far. So 1-1 of this best of 3 series so far. And I need to join spectate. Get rid of the bottom bar and chat some shit. Let's go. Pearl getting aggressive on the kickoff there after being beaten a couple of times in the last game. Hightimes getting a defensive touch, but Heller's coming in strong. It's a good boot out. Pearl's going to follow it up. Gives his car a couple of spins, doesn't throw off Tomo led there. Heller picking up the ball, taking it up the wall. Tomo staying in the middle. If Heller can get another touch on that, he couldn't, but it weren't the best clear from Pearl there, and Tomo's going to grab the side boost and keep the pressure as Pearl. Hightimes takes it. Went straight into Pearl, he got a good hit. Heller did well to stop the original shot, but Pearl's coming strong and made sure that second one goes into the back of the net. So he had a very difficult, those backward ones, and even though he does stop the original, Pearl's very fast on that, and he didn't have much opportunity to save the second. So during our final game of the series, Orange team take the original lead. Good hit up from Tomo. We should be able to follow this one up. There we go, and it's leveled it up straight away. I do want to see that one again, I'm not sure. Yeah, it was just a fast ball. You can see Hightimes went for the boost originally, and then Tomo was just too quick on going for goal. Here we go, what we got? Hightimes, good kickoff. Tomo manages to pick it up. They'll miss that mid boost, but he's going to collect his corner, so if Pearl can manage to get an attack off, they should be reset into a good position. Pearl, very, very good. Heller Maurice looks like he's going to take it up the wall. He's got a decent amount of boost. Tomo's coming in. He's left it. Hightimes getting a nice hit. Oh, he gets a good dunk there on Tomo. Doesn't quite fall into the inside post, so Hightimes will be upset that that one didn't work out for him. Tomo with a 1-2, almost hits it back off from Omi. Would have been a very nice play. We've already saw a couple of good passing plays off this blue team so far. So getting a nice clear there. Tomo's going to go up the wall, try and keep it in play. A bit of a double commit. It kind of worked out as the ball then hits off Heller. But Pearl's going to take possession. We don't want to give him too much time on the ball because we know he's dangerous. Tomo's very calculated at reading them sort of things though, and he's making sure he's keeping his boost up. Same with Heller, and as long as you've got a decent amount of boost and positioning defense, you're in a relatively good position. Pearl gets a nice attack there. I don't think he's going to be able to get around it in time, but perhaps he can knock it in for his teammate. Oh, and he did, but it was a good read by Tomo to stop the goal, though Pearl comes in. Nice save again from the blue team, who are mostly in defense at the minute, and Hightimes comes in and gets that goal finally after a good spell of pressure from the Oranges. Unfortunately there, Heller will feel a bit hard done by getting that save and it bouncing straight forward out off the corner there. So it's 2-1 now to the Orange team. And of course this is the third game of our best of 3, so if they win this, they will go through to our finals. Yeah, because we are currently in semi-finals. Of course we will have runner-up games for the third place position team. unfortunately missing the ball there. Pearl keeping the pressure up. Tomo's going to go up early. Doesn't quite get it. Hightimes couldn't quite get high enough, quick enough to get on to that one for the shot. Blue team coming on for a bit of counter attack. Tomo's going to come off the wall, try and stop Pearl from taking possession, but Pearl manages to keep it and get a nice flick off. Hello with a beautiful save. He's going to try and get there again. Does tap it over Hightimes. If you can get this over Pearl, I'm in a good position. Unfortunately, he couldn't, but Tomo managed to grab the boost, swing around, and get that back into the middle. Hightimes is positioned well. Both the orange team looking a little bit awkward now with boost and possession, and Tomo manages to take advantage of that and just hit it hard enough to get it past Hightimes while keeping it on target and levelling up the game. You could see there with a bit of sustained pressure, the orange team were finding it a little bit difficult. And again, I think the last 2 goals have both been spouts of sustained pressure from the opposite teams and then working that into the goal, so there's been no freebies so far. Everyone's having to work for everything. I'm out of coffee, so I'm going to switch to water. It was a very clean dribble from Pearl there, but blue team were having none of it. He had a good hit off the wall to get past the first defender. Hightimes there, though, to cut out the danger. Good centre ball, but also a good save. Pearl's going to come in, take a look at the wall, try and knock it off. Can he follow it again? Couldn't quite get the hit he wanted. It would have been nice if he did, but Hightimes with a dunk after crossbar. Oh, and a good save there by Hella with Pearl bearing down on him for the dunk. Also another good shot, but Pearl there on the defense. He's going to take control here, and this is where he's dangerous and get a good flick off. Oh, he landed a bit funny there. I'm not sure what happened. But it didn't turn out too bad for them as they managed to get some boost and rotate around for the defense as Hightimes takes the initial ball past Tomo Lad. And then Hella comes in dangerously. Tomo's not in the best angle for it. I thought he might have gone for a dunk. He's took his time and stopped the second ball. Hella's positioned a little bit awkwardly here, but he should have time to take this past his own goal. Tomo Lad picks it up and helps him out. So we can see now Tomo should be on full boost apart from what he's just used. Hella's just used his. Oh, a demo there. I think that's our first demo of the series from Hightimes on Tomo Lad. And as he spawns back, can he get the save? Oh, and he does manage to get the recovery after getting a demo to save the shot there from Pearl and keep it at 2-2. We might even be going into a game 3 overtime here unless someone can pull something out quickly. And it's been a very even match. Oh, but orange team, as I say, that managed to get the goal, and we'll have another look at that. Looks like it was an assist from Hightimes. It was a good ball off the corner there, just beating the defender, and Tomo Lad maybe went aggressive there, hoping for the ball up, but it didn't pay off on this occasion. So unless blue team manage to work somewhat off the kick-off here, they're going to really struggle. And orange team looks like they get the kick-off, and it's not going in. Oh, it might be going in. I don't know, but there wasn't much. There wasn't much with 3 seconds left that blue team could do there. Yeah, that was actually going in. I didn't think it was. So no qualms on Tomo there for trying to do anything he could in that situation to stop it going in. But I don't think whatever he did, it wasn't going to end too well after the shot. Now, it's good games there. Some very close matches, almost into overtime on the third. Pearl and Hightimes come out with a victory from game 1. But Tomo and Helle will be back for the runners-up game. And of course, Phil and Pearl will be back for the final. Let me full screen that again. Give these. Let's see if we can. Here we go. Okay, I'm about to invite the second team. So the winners from this one were Pearl and Hightimes. And let's get the second lot of boys in. So I'm going to leave this match. And I'm going to kick you, Phil. No hard feelings. And let's get the other team in. So we got Shift. We have Masterus. We have Dave. And we have Wraith. Let's go. Well, let's just remind them of what we're doing. If I can figure out how to chat. Let's see what we're missing. So we've got Masterus, we've got Dave, we've got Shift, and we just need Wraith to join us. Wraithy, where are you? And we've got Wraith, that's good stuff. Let's just drop him. Oh. Best of 3. EU, let's go. Yeah. This share play thing's really weird. It switches between. And let's get them going. So this is our second semi-final. Whoever wins this, we're going to the final. And oh, let me just remind them. We'll just remind them. And let's do a private match. Create a private match. Best of 3. I do like Manfield Knight. Let's go. They're already giving each other shit. I said, runners up have got to stay on. And Dave's already like, Masterus, don't leave. Great to hear, great to hear. Let's see how we get on. So our second semi-final here on our cross-division match. So Dave, consistently inconsistent now. That's his 12 grand champion. He's a 1500 MMR plus. Shift is actually our current king of the hill in the Division 2 1v1s. So they're looking like a very strong team at the minute. Potentially favourites. And then a Wraith to go and Masterus. Masterus is Division 1. Wraith to go is Division 2. And both very good players. I've played with both of them in the past. So it should be a tight game. Okay, yep, sorry, I need to get into this. So Dave with a good shot, Wraith to go. Gets the save. Shift is coming up. This game is definitely going to be fast. Definitely have to try and keep up with it. But no goals in the first 30 seconds. So both teams, no one giving anything away at the start. Wraith to go is going to come up. You see, so myself, Wraith and Shift were playing together earlier, so it's interesting now that they've turned to enemies. Shift gets a good save, Wraith's up the wall. He's going to try and keep control of that. Does well, can he get in a little thick? Yep, Masterus coming in behind him to take over. 1v1 in with Dave. Oh, and he couldn't quite get it past there. So Wraith's going to pick it up. Oh, demo there from Shift. Could prove crucial as he comes in for the shot. Oh, it's a nice shot, but not quite on target. So Masterus comes in with the defense. He's going to work it up towards the field. It's a good hit if you can centre this. Oh, well done, boy. Well played, boy. Shift to remove it from in front of the goal and get rid of the danger there. Wraith takes control. Trying to mind games our Rocket League coach there, but it doesn't work out for him this time. Nice hit from Dave there. He's going to follow that one up. Masterus on the save. He rotates round. Shift coming up now. Oh, Wraith gets a nice hit. He'll be happy with that one. Dave, though, the rotation's working well and no one managing to get a real threatening attack going. Wraith taking his time, letting Masterus go on with the ball. These two players are two But I think both of these teams, I don't think any of them have played together before, so especially this first game of the series, we'll probably see them getting used to each other's play styles. And Shift there, oh! He'll be crying, I know he'll be crying there, hitting the inside of the post on empty goal. But you know, good pressure to get there. He comes off the roof, trying to style and get the clips. Doesn't quite work out from this time, but if there is a team that do a bit of styling, I wouldn't be surprised if it is this blue team. I think both the players are quite comfortable mechanically and are happy to try some things which might not be the most sensible. And that was a lovely pass and goal there by the blue team, as I talk about that. Watch that one again. After a little team bump, they get on each other's wavelength. And orange team just not fast enough to react on that one. And blue team score our first goal of the series. And I forgot I'm out of coffee. Back to the water. Good kick off from Shift there. Manages to get the boost still as well. Dave coming in. Sorry, consistently inconsistent is Dave. For anyone that doesn't know, I'm just going to call him Dave because consistently inconsistent is way too long. Gets a good ball into Shift there, and it was nice tick-attacker in the box to get that play out. And you can see the players are in comms. Masterus went for the clear, but our GC there just stopping it from being cleared. I'm not great at this commentary stuff. Let's try it. Just giving it a go. Good kick off there from Wraith, but Shift read it and gets a nice shot. Not quite on target, but Masterus clearing up just to be safe. Wraith's going to go up off the top now. It's a nice first hit, follows it up as well. Whoa, follows it again with a third, making sure it's there, but Dave getting a good read on that, and he's going to go for a dribble to try and take over Masterus here. And he does get a nice flick into the top corner there, does really well, and gets 3 goals ahead on his first game. But as I say, I think this is the first match that either of these teams have played together, so this first series doesn't surprise me that the highest ranked player in the series is doing the best as the teams learn how to play together and mould. And hopefully as we do these tournaments more often, these players will get more comfortable with playing with everyone, and the plan is to randomise the team so everyone can be comfortable playing with everyone, and against everyone we'll all get to know each other really well and form a really strong community and selection of teams with that. And it's a nice touch there from Shift towards goal. Doesn't quite get it as Wraith's positioned well for the save. Dave trying to dunk him hard, and he does get the dunk, but it's not quite on goal. Masterus is going to swing round. He's got a decent amount of boost, gets the chip on Shift. He then knocks it away from him to stop the plays, but he gets another dunk, and Wraith's going to come around the side, try and grab the corner boost and keep this in play. Masterus up early, gets it over Dave, and now Wraith with a shot. Oh, and he does really well there, but doesn't quite get it on target, though you could see how he twisted his car to get the position in, and he almost worked out for him. As he picks up possession again here with a decent amount of boost, he might be able to knock this into Masterus, but Dave shutting him down quickly, reading that play. Oh, Shift up, it's going to be dangerous. Double commit there from the orange team, it looks like they'll get away with it on this occasion. Dave, big hit in, Wraith with a stop. Oh, but I was about to say, he was dropping in very dangerously. But a good save there from Masterus just to get rid of that danger. Dave picking the ball up in the middle. Getting the boost still and getting a nice flick, I assume. Yep, just off target, but he's going to follow it up. Couldn't quite sneak in. It was a little bit too close to the wall for him to get the angle there. Masterus on a good counter-attack, but Shift being there fast enough to stop it and maintain their 3-goal lead on his first game of the series. Some good play there from Dave. Ball's in the corner, he's got the boost. He can get a pass into Shift here. He can. Shift turns around, pops it up. Masterus quick on the save there, patient and got in the air quick. Good hit up again from Masterus. Wraith's going to be there, and can he get the hit? Oh, and can we get the goal? There we go. And we always like the team to get a goal at the end, the losing team in the first game, just to set them up for the second game, give them a bit of confidence. So even though blue team come away with the first game of this best of 3 series, orange team scored the last goal, and they're going to hope to carry on that momentum going into the next one. So good games, guys. And we go into our second game of the series. So this is our second semi-final. After this, we will do our runners-up game, and then it will be the grand final, which will be a best of 5 at the end. Here we go, everybody's in their teams again. I'll jump on to spectate, get rid of the bottom bar and chat some shit. Let's go. Wraith getting a nice flick on that kickoff. Picking up his mid boost. I think he's going to try and maintain the pressure here. Dave, of course, he's very experienced in these situations, manages to get some fully touches on the ball to throw off the defenders. Almost gets it past Masterus as well, but they did well to get that dunk and shut down the danger and keep it into the blue half. Nice hit there from Dave, going up. Wraith gets a good block. Looks like he's going to be able to regain possession here, take control. Probably going to pass it over to Masterus by the looks of it. Just went past him, but it was nice calculated play. I saw Wraith, say I played with him a few times. He is good at his pinches, so something to watch out for as he went for one there. Masterus should be able to collect this, get his corner boost. Shift keeping pressure though, manages to cause enough issue that the blue managed to continue the attack. Consistently inconsistent there, not getting the best touch but keeping the pressure on, and Shift should be able to clean this up. Oh, and he actually pitches it off and past his own teammate, and Orange team are going to get the counter attack here. Can Masterus get it on goal? Oh, and he just hits the crossbar. Can they clean it up? And yes, Masterus gets the goal in the end from one side to the other, and that's what it is. Such a close opportunity on the other side of the field. Ended up screwing themselves over, and the counter attack proves well, and Masterus and Wraith go in the lead on this second game of the series. Good kick off there from Wraith. Shift collects it, but he's going to get dunked on there. Does well to move quick enough to stop the dunk going in the goal. Here we go, Dave being aggressive there, keeping possession. Going to go for the boost still in the centre, I think. Looks like he was following that up for a Doomsday dish, but Shift's going to come in now after the save. Gets a nice pinch with the rotation of his car to make sure he got that power. Wraith's chasing up though, and he likes his pinches too. Not the opportunity for one there. Oh, and David gets a really good hit there to send the defender and end up getting that open goal. Yeah, Masterus. Yeah, because as soon as he jumped up, he regretted it there, but he couldn't quite recover in time to go back and collect the ball. Again, looked like kickoff was won by Orange, but Shift was positioned well to turn the table straight away. Another kick up by Shift. Wraith trying to take control, but Shift coming in for the bump plays. Oh, what a lovely double touch there from Dave. Wasn't much the defence could do about that one there. Pops it up very quick, yeah. Masterus, he did go for the pre-jump, but it still weren't enough with that. Sliding in between the goalkeeper and the crossbar. Very well played there by Dave. And Orange getting the kick off to blue side again. And it wasn't the best control there by Dave, but Shift comes in and makes it look good. Masterus is going to collect this. Dave went for the boost still. Shift got it. He's going to knock it in towards Dave. Ball comes back. Who can turn on this quicker? Masterus turns on it quicker and he knocks it up. Wraith should be able to get a touch on this. Dave there though to take care of it. Here's Shift staying back. You saw Dave getting quite aggressive on that play. Worked out for the best. Wraith gets a good hit up, but Dave's really fast, so he's going to be on that one. As the ball goes into Orange's half, Masterus knocking it across, gets a second hit to take it out of danger, but Wraith got demoed. It's okay because Masterus followed it up and maintained pressure on the offensive. And as the ball comes back, Wraith might be on this with an early jump. Doesn't go for it on that occasion, but Dave missed it. Shift got a really sexy touch there, but Wraith's going to pick up the 100 and possession. And now all he's got to do is one-on-one the 1500 GC. Shift gets a nice touch there. I don't think he could have got it on goal because Masterus did well to shut down the angles, but he managed to keep possession. Difficult angle there. Keeps it in the middle of the field. In the middle of the pitch, sorry, for the goal. Masterus taking possession here. Oh, Dave coming in from the angles and shutting him down quick, but Wraith's there for it. Shift slightly out of position, but he gets in quick. He's got the corner. He's going to drop in now. Oh, Dave too quick on there for the defence. There we go. All of the players coming in, not letting each other take them dribbles. Good fake there by Wraith from Masterus to come and take possession. Get another tight game. We're not really seeing mistakes from either team. So as we saw, the last goal was a beautiful double touch by Dave. And it looks like that's the sort of stuff that's going to take this game. Oh, and this blue team get a third goal, take the lead with only a minute left to go. Let's have a look at that. Did really well to get the power on there. Not sure what happened to the defense, whether it was just too fast or if someone got bumped or taken out, or if there was a bit of a double commit. I wasn't quite sure what happened. But it was a powerful shot by Dave anyway. Here we go, as orange team really need to step it up now if they want to get back into this, because blue won their first game in its best of 3, so if blue team win this, they will proceed to our final. And as they go 3 goals ahead with another stunner from Dave, who's seemed to have warmed up, getting some nice hits on this. There we go, Shift setting him up as well, getting in the comms. Go, another good kick-off. Say orange seem to be getting the kick-off to blue's side most of the time, but then blue's been well prepared to take possession when that does happen. Just going up, he gets a little touch, is it going to be enough? Shift comes in, steals the boost, leaving Masterus low on 3. You have to rely on Wraith a little bit here for the defence, and he does good on the first one. Gets a decent block on the second, Shift has gone back, might give Masterus a chance to get a nice boom upfield, which he does, and he picks up mid-boost, so he's going to follow it, but it might be too little too late at this point, as Shift gets a lovely tackle. Masterus gets it across the field, again nice, through past the goal, but it's going to be too little too late, and say with Dave being so highly ranked, Shift being our current Division 2 king, who actually beat Wraith in a 1v1 earlier today, and with these teams not playing with each other before, I think that's shown. But as these players get to know each other a little bit better as we go forward, I'm sure things will change. So hopefully, Masterus and Wraith will stay in, and we can invite our other teams for the runners-up game. So if I ping the runners-up from the first match, Tomo Lad and Hella versus Masterus and Wraith. It's a runners-up game, guys. Let's give Dave a kick, get out of here, and we'll invite our runners-up from the other game, which was Tomo Lad. And I still don't have his teammate added, hopefully he'll bring him in with him. Oh god. So this is for our third place team. So our two finalist teams are going to be Pearl and Hightimes versus Consistently Inconsistent and Shift in the final. But this is going to be our runners-up game. So this is between Tomo Lad and Hella Maroney versus Masterus and Wraith. So we've got our runners-up game. Okay. Play private match. Create private match. Same rules. Let's go. So whoever wins this series will be our third place team, and then we'll go straight into the final. Grab some water. Oh, we'll join spectate, get rid of the button bar, then chat some shit. Lego. It's a little bit more even on the ping front, so we can see our two losing teams both had a US East player with ping struggles, so that might be indicative of something. Oh god, don't want to do that. Hopefully, oh, we already missed that goal. Hopefully we can get more US players involved and hold tournaments in a way that being US isn't a disadvantage, because we are playing on EU servers. It was decided before we started. Orange team getting a nice early lead there. I actually didn't see it and I was too busy chatting shit to understand the goal. So we'll carry on. So Orange team are in the lead. Helen Maroney gets a good kick-off and blue team take it at the start. Wraith's going to take possession here and keep control. Manages to get it nice into the middle, but Tomo's waiting for it. Masterus is going up early for the save. Hella gets a touch on it, but probably not the one he wanted. Masterus is going to... He looked like he was going to go up the wall, but he curved in for it, and Tomo rigs it well to stop that goal. It was a dangerous attack there. Wraith's going to pick it up, try and flick it up into the middle. Tomo gets a good hit on it though to stop the ball into Masterus. Wraith's turned on it, going to maintain the pressure. Fake there from Tomo, turns around and then hits it. Masterus is going to get the challenge there. Maroney picking it up, gets a lovely flick down. Wraith's there waiting for it. Does manage to collect it, but then Tomo steals it off him. Oh, and he fakes it and then gets the goal. It's a beautiful goal there from Tomo. Teammates appreciating that. It was a good passing play originally. Hella knocking it away from the defender to give Tomo that opportunity, and then Tomo just taking his time, doing a little bit of a fake. Defender trying to get in there fast because he knew it was the open goal, and then just slides it in. Absolutely beautiful. Good kick off from the blue team again there. Tomo will be upset he couldn't get that one on target, but it was the pressure from Wraith making it difficult. Masterus does well. Tomo's going to try and grab him. He does. Hella, not the best touch, but he keeps it safe for now, and then does get a good dunk there to knock it upfield. Wraith's going to try and get a touch on that to stop Hella from getting a good shot. Hella knocks it in the middle. Masterus, good read though, because it was a dangerous attack there. We could see the passing play, and he gets a lovely counter with the control of the ball there, and bring the score to 2-1. Here we go again. Orange team get good kick-off. Wraiths took the boost still, but he's left it for Tomo. He's going to make an attack here. Just goes for the bang. Masterus is there for the save, but Tomo's going to follow it up. Knock it into the middle. Another good save from Masterus, but the pressure's still there. Another good save from Masterus, but the pressure's still there, and Helen Maroney comes in now. Tomo's still going for these shots. Keeping it in the orange half. They better be careful though of an orange counter-attack here, but they are... Orange are in the lead, so blue do need the goal, but they have time to get it. So they don't want to commit over. Wraith getting a good hit there. Ball staying a bit of time in the middle. No one's sure who's going to go for it, and then a couple players go for it at the same time. Good hit up from Wraith. His Master's going to risk chasing it up. Oh no, Wraith does a carry really well. Gets it upfield into the middle. Master's not risking that one, knowing he's got the lead, and you don't want to risk it all for a goal when you've already got the goal that you need to win the game. There, gets a decent touch into the middle. Thomas stops it, but Master's hits it again. Wraith's going to get a controlled save here. Take up the wall maybe. He was struggling a bit there because I think Masterus was blocking off his intended route out of the back. But that's fine because Masterus manages to keep control. He's going to try and dunk it there. Tomo gets a nice hit pass. He's going to follow it up, but he could be dangerous here. Doesn't get the hit. Wraith manages to boom it back up, and that might be on target. We'll never know because... Oh yeah, but he got the save at least, so it was close. Oh, and he just missed the open goal there, Tomo. Things are getting very dangerous, and Masterus comes in and he does get the goal in the end after a spell of very aggressive play and a couple of close ones and some decent saves. It was a very nice pass in there from Wraith, just very controlled and smooth, bringing that ball around into the middle of the goal. Good kick-off from Wraith again there. He's going to grab the mid. Tomo did get his corner, so... And he caught the ball, so yeah, he's going for the fakes. Manages to almost get past Masterus, but he did really well to read that and get the hit and coming out with possession himself here. Wraith backs off because he knows that Masterus is going to go for that attack. And he does come in for the second. Tomo gets some fake again. Masterus taking it off him though. Oh, he just couldn't get the angle. He did need to just hit that with a very, very corner of his ball. So it was pretty much goal or nothing, no touch at all, and he got the no touch at all that time, which we'll be upset about. But 2 goals in the lead, I'm sure we'll get over it in a minute. But what a lovely shot from Tomo, as I say that. So you need to see this one again. I think Wraith went for the boost. Oh, he just missed it when he saw the danger. But even if he got it, I don't think he'd have been back in time with such a powerful shot from Tomo there. And bringing it back to within 1 goal for the first series of our runners-up game. Best of 3, TPG, cross-division tournament. Level! Cross-division! Nice kick-off goal there, levelling it all back up as I'm messing around. Yeah, very nice kick-off from Heller, and he follows it up very fast. Masters couldn't quite get the... I think he might have thought Heller was going to go in sooner and was going for the block rather than the hit away, but when Heller didn't go in, Masters just didn't get the touch on the ball. Good kick-off from Orange. Heller's going to get a touch, knocking back towards his own goal dangerously, and Wraith's going to, come in and grab that to retake the leads. And so Heller would be a little bit disappointed with that. Not much Tomo could do at that point. But we've had, it's been a high-scoring game, this one, compared to some of the other series we've had, and 55 seconds is plenty for this to level back up, especially being as we saw a couple of kick-off goals. And as we say that, Heller comes in strong. Couldn't quite get it on target. Wraith's going to take possession here. I think he's going to try to pass it over to Masters, but he came in a little bit early, maybe for the pinch in the end. And either way, it doesn't fully work out until that shot there, and they do get the goal to go 2 ahead. So I don't know what I'm talking about. It worked out in the end, and it was a good. That was unfortunate. It was a good pass from Heller backwards there. It was just a really good read from Wraith and a fast power side turn to get to that ball before Tomo. And with 35 seconds left to go, 2 goals behind. Blue team really need to get a goal within the next couple of seconds if they want to still stay in this first game. But as we say, it's a best of 3. This is the first game of that best of 3, so it's still all to play for regardless of how this game turns out. Asterisk, good clears, and follow it up. And again, both of these teams have at least played 2 games together so far because of the tournament. This is the runners-up game. We're only doing well to keep pressure on. Tomo's going to swing around on that ball maybe. Yep, and potentially go for the consolation, but clear from Masters back to his own corner to stop Blue team being able to work with that ball and get the goal. And Orange team, I think, take the first... Yep, take the first victory of the series. Oh, I'm not to save the replay. I don't understand this sometimes. But we'll go straight into our second. Yes, Heller, I said something about your passing play. Just looking at the stream chat, it was beautiful. And I need to join spectator always. Oh crap. Hopefully that didn't put anyone off. And here we go, we're here. They always miss these early goals from messing around. Luckily I jumped out and hopefully it didn't affect the players too much. No one's complained yet, I don't think, so hopefully we can carry on. Hemeroni doing wow, that's a nice shot on goal there. And I think I managed to back out of that game quick enough. Good pass there, but then the double commit going up. Is it calculated? Oh, I thought it was going to pinch in there, unfortunate. But they might pay for this double commit. Heller's coming down, Tomo gets the control, spins around, and he's going to get a flick on this into the top corner. Beautiful goal, Masters, nothing he could do about that one. And he was a good little passing play as well. It's down, Heller's like, oh no, Tomo, I'm going to get out of his way. Let him take that shot. Maybe go for the fake and put the defence off. Okay, the Orange team won the first game of this series. Blue team have come back strong, getting 2 goals at the start of the second game. Hopefully we'll get it to a third, because I do like game 3s. And then we'll move on to the grand final. Oh, Wraith to go, doing really well there. See that again, he got nice control on his ball to take it past the defender. Let's have a look. Yeah, just the softest little change of direction. And in fact, if he did that change direction any harder or faster, he might have not been up for that goal because he left himself the smallest of angles. So very well played there. Good kick-off from blue team. Mastros just managing to turn and get that save. We have to go, passing it back towards Mastros now, who gets possession, but Tomo stealing it off him. Mastros well positioned to retake that. Tomo's going to take his time now. Take it up, coming off the roof. Is he going to go for the ceiling shot? He does go for it. I don't know if it was quite good enough, but he took both defenders out. So if Helen Maroney can get the ball back in, it could be very dangerous. Wraith on a clutch save there, but oh, orange team double committing again. Oh, blue team doing the same, and it's getting a bit messy here. There's the opportunity to start to open up. Oh, Tomo being very aggressive there, but he's left his teammate alone on defense. Confident that he can do what he can do, and he does get a really good attack. Mastros knowing that that's why, taking his time. Hella coming in, Mastros leaving it again. We have to go after corner, but Tomo's going to be dangerous. He does well to follow up and get that save. Blue team looking very deadly at the minute. Gets the pass in. It's a good interception there though. And he's going to take it off the wall. He's going to try and pass that into Tomo. It looks like he just lost it. Mastros gets the interception and the goal. Really nice there. And blue team perhaps just getting a little bit too aggressive. We saw a similar scenario on the earlier game where orange team were ahead and decided not to push up for the attack and stay defensive. The blue team, they're looking for the goals. It didn't work out from that time. But still, 3 minutes to go, so blue team are obviously not thinking, let's protect that 1-goal lead that we had. They're trying to get more goals, more clicks, going for the ceiling shots and stuff like that. This is the runners-up game. So these teams know they both can't win the tournament as a whole, so getting some nice clicks will definitely be some good consolation in addition to the third place prize. And Tomo gets another good goal there to retake the lead. Just hit it up a bit too fast. Wraith couldn't get there on time. Mastros obviously up on the attack. With a quick attack like that, not much you could do after Wraith was beat. Then Mastros picking it up from kick-off, following it up for the double touch. Double touch, I mean, sorry. But Tomo gets the clear. Blue team back on the attack, but a nice interception again there from Mastros. Misses the flick. I think blue team are going to come in here. Tomo going straight for the boom rather than control on that occasion. Wraith coming up off the wall. He manages to get it past the first defender, Helen Maroney. Gets a good pinch there as well, perhaps back a little bit too far, but Mastros is the first to it, and he gets a nice hit over Tomo. Helen Maroney on a clutch save though, after it looked like it was going to drop in nicely. Good pass back there to Wraith. But blue are being very calculated on defense here, looking very strong. Wraith managed to pick up possession. Should be able to hit it around Tomo here, but Tomo read that and he thought better of coming on the attack, and he swung around with a boost and he should be able to get a clear here. Knocks it in dangerously. Mastros picking it up, but Tomo beating him there. And he's using full boost to try and get there before, but oh, Mastros gets the boom. And all of that boost that Tomo did to try and get in front has gone away now. Wraith getting a nice dribble to go forward. Couldn't quite get the last hit he wanted, but doesn't look it's worked out too badly though. Tomo's got boost possession here and a bit of time. He did get a good flick up, forced a double commit. And yes, and that double commit eventually turned into a goal with Mastros having to try and recover really fast here and say the shot. He does well to get to it actually, but he couldn't redirect the ball away from the goal. Go again, Mastros picking him up at kick-off, but Helen Maroney coming in fast and keeping the ball up into the oranges half. Tomo comes in and oh, very aggressive on that play. And 5-2 to the blue team now after losing the first game of this series. They're looking very strong in this second game. And it looks like we're going to go to a third unless orange team can pick up 3 goals in this 1 minute that's remaining, which is still very possible, especially with the we've been seeing good plays off kickoffs from both teams. Wraith taking it nicely around Tomo there. Goes to take up the wall. Maroney getting a good hit, but it's still looking dangerous for the blue team as Mastros boots it up. Tomo controls it and he's very good with control once he's got the ball. Mastros sensing that, jumps straight into it to cut out of danger. Tomo looks like he got the boost still there, but Wraith's Doesn't have to boost to get the play he wants, but still managed to get a good hit forward. And then knocks it infield for Masterus. And then gets the save here again. And you can see still low, and this is how important the boost still plays are. Tomo stole his corner boost all the way at the start of this play, and Wraith trying to keep up the pressure, hasn't been able to recollect, and now they get the counter, and oh, it's not in, but he's going to wait and go for it. Oh, Wraith almost getting saved there, and you can see all of that seemed to stem from that one boost still earlier on, because this is such a close game. It seems like it's the bumps and the boost stills that are making the difference, and Tomo coming up clutch there, and being 4 goals ahead now. It's going to be a very interesting last game. And Moroni getting a good kick-off. Masterus being patient there, but Tomo coming in and getting the goal. Nothing Masterus could do about that one. And it's 7-2 here. And you know, we will get into a game 3 for this runners-up match. See who faces third. And again, just for anyone that doesn't remember or missed the start, this is a cross-division tournament, so Division 1 is C3 and above, Division 2 is Champ 1, Champ 2 as your highest rank in any game mode. And so Tomo and Masterus are our Division 1 guys there, and Helen Moroni and Wraith are our Division 2 guys. But you can't really tell because the teams are keeping it very clear. Tomo though, getting 6 goals, but Helen Moroni still managing to get 550 points, so it's a testament there with his 3 assists that these players are merging together despite the potential rating difference. I'm going to ready up here, and we're going to go into the final game of this series and find out who our 3rd position team are in this tournament. Oh, I did it again, didn't I? Ah, shit, we're going to have to leave this one. Yeah, that was my fault. My bad. Unless they just want to carry on. Yeah, I'm just shit at this, obviously. It looks like they're happy. Unless... we'll see if they carry on playing. If they carry on playing, we'll carry on. Unfortunately, I'm not the most professional caster here. I'm still gaining. I was a little bit distracted. Which is my own fault. I was looking at messages and stuff like that in between. Which I shouldn't have been doing. Orange team take the first goal here, though, in the final match of our runners-up series. I know, we'll try not to do that again. Oh, and they go 2 goals ahead now. Yeah, still 4 minutes 19, and we saw the goal difference on the last game, so it's still definitely what to play for here. Oh, okay, yep, we're leaving the match. Let's start again. We'll jump out. That's probably my fault there, messing that up. So confused. Oh, we lost Tomo from the party. He's rejoined. I'm so confused. Let's just... Our orange team might be a bit upset. But as long as everyone's happy with it, As I say, there's no prizes in this tournament. It's all for a bit of fun. So, and it's for one of these reasons. I'm not very good at hosting them yet, so I can get away with being a little bit shitty, and no one's really losing too much. A couple goals, maybe a bit of pride if they end up losing, but hopefully no one minds, and we can get away with this. So let me just quickly change my settings. Put this to unlimited because we're just going to do the last one because it's 1-1, and we'll go in again. And let's see how it goes. Yeah, my apologies, everyone. I suck. I joined, messed up the kickoff positions of the players. So I did join a different game, but I was the last one to join, so it wasn't too bad, and we just carried on. But because I joined before the last player, I took a kickoff position and messed that up. So thankfully, everybody's been really kind and accommodating, and we've managed to restart this last game. I'm going to jump to spectate this time, and hopefully everything will go well. And we're back up. Okay, Tomo Lad getting a good kick off, gets the ball to the blue side and takes the blue boost, puts him in a very strong position. That's it, let's keep possession here. Masteros gets a good hit up, and if Wraith can get the touch, oh, that was a lovely goal. Absolutely beautiful redirect by Wraith there. We'll be very happy with that one. So it was a good ball up to find the player, and just the softest touch to keep it in that bottom corner. Anywhere else, and Tomo could have easily swept that up. So it seemed like a good kick-off from the orange team, but calculated play from blues. Tomo here trying to take control. Masteros on the shadow. Gets it past him, but Wraith's there waiting for it. Looks like Helmaroni's going to collect this one. Gets a good hit up. Tomo's going to go for the redirect now. Knocks it in, but Helmer went out. But were these fakes or plays? Or I don't know what happened there, but that was... Let's have another look at that one. We need to see how calculated this was. Oh, that was. I think it's a bit of nice play from Oranges and a bit of confusion from the Blues at the same time to cultivate that one. But it's an interesting goal to see nonetheless. And we level it back up here. Spurs going for the kick. Maroni's going to take it. Wraith comes in hard with the boost, and it looked like Heller was low on boost there, and he still hasn't picked any up, so this might be a difficult position for him. Masteros takes full advantage of that and just keeps up his speed and the pressure and gets that goal. See, I think Heller's low on boost, can't do too much, and Masteros just finishes it off. 2-1 to the blue team. Masteros with good kick off, but Helmaroni stealing the boost, getting quite aggressive. Gets a nice air dribble, going to follow it all the way down, but Wraith gets a good stop. Tomo's back, is he going to be able to get the block? Here he does, and he's going to go back to his corner and try and follow this one up. Yep, good hit from Heller though. Tomo's going to get back into goal to pick up this shot, and he takes really nice control on the catch to go for the dribble. Though Wraith got the initial stop, Tomo is still with it, and he got a second stop, Tomo is still with it. The Masteros comes in and clears it out, so Tomo's going to rotate back around as Heller comes in. Wraith now with a kick up. Oh, and a good 50 there, locking it into the middle. Both of these are in play now. Masteros managing to get the best out of that situation there. It's a good hit up from Wraith to go. Masteros couldn't quite get there in time from his position from the earlier move. Oh, dangerous there from Heller as he's dropped it in front of his own goal, and Masteros coming to take advantage and get it a goal, taking him 2 ahead. It's so easily done. He knows he needs to touch it, but it's just pushing too far away from him off the wall, and he couldn't get to it. I think we've all done plenty of them, and he'd be disappointed that it's happened at this moment now. But again, we've got our US players that are playing on high ping here. And, you know, I probably should have rotated the regions around me because there's a US player on both teams. But I set EU going into the tournament. I'm really going to stick to that rather than cause confusion. And blue team taking another goal here. Masteros getting a lovely hit off the wall. Just over Helmaroni, who couldn't get the save, unfortunately, for him. And blue team now 3 goals ahead. As you can see, Masteros and Wraith won the first game. Helen Maroney and Tomo won the second game of the series quite convincingly, and but now Helen Maroney and Masterus have come in viciously on this last game and have already got a 3-goal lead, but there's still half the game to go and plenty to play for. Masterus going in for another good attack. Orange team going to have to try and build up some momentum in this final game of the series. And he gets hit across, probably a bit far back for what Tomo wanted, but blue team don't manage to take advantage and get the open goal on this occasion. Oh, Tomo, good dribble. It looked like he got a nice flick off, but probably not the power he wanted. Back to the middle, he's going to rotate round as Wraith is coming. He's going to pick up the... Oh, he didn't pick up the mid boost, but he didn't need to get that attack off. Yeah, Masterus getting nice hits. I wasn't sure who the player was on top there, whether it was orange or blue player, but it was Masterus coming in and redirecting it, and then Wraith goes and gets the goal. So good defensive play from Blues there to knock it into their own corner. And then a bit of a pinch there, maybe a little bit lucky, but they're already 3 goals up and got the positioning, got the pressure, and that's what happens if you keep your rotation and play well. Looks like Tomo might come out with possession from this. No, Wraith grabs it, knocks it up. Tomo comes out on top from the 50. He's going to follow it, knock it over Masterus, but Masterus manages to turn around faster and take possession to keep this out of danger. Knocks it under the other orange player. He's still got possession here. He's looking dangerous. Gets a nice fake there, but Tomo's going to sweep around and regain possession for his team. Helen Maroney's there. Can he knock it back to Tomo? Not quite because of the defense from Masterus. Wraith's picked it up. He's looking dangerous, but he knows there's no player too close that he can take it around his own goal. Manages to get it around Tomo and now follow it. Helen Maroney gets a good hit back upfield. Masterus was a little bit far forward for that one, so Tomo might be able to take advantage here. Good control by Masterus to knock it around, just so the 50 goes his way a little bit easier. Tries to pass it to Wraith, but I think a bit crosswise there. Still keeps possession, knocks it into the middle. Tomo getting a good hit there. Looks like Wraith should be able to collect that. Knocks it back to Masterus, who pops it up. Oh, another close one there. Wraith picks up possession this time. He's going to knock it off his own backboard into the middle of the field. Not the best hit from Helen Maroney there. Masterus managing to get the interception. Going for the ceiling shot. Manages to get the demo. Hermaroni does really well there. Wraith waiting for that easy goal, but Hermaroni boosted downwards quick enough to move the ball out of position for the shot. Oh, and it looks like it might be another one here. And again, Masterus, he doesn't have to get that goal, but Orange team are trying their best to get the clear. So with 5 seconds to go and 5 goals in, it looks like we've probably got our runners up here determined. Another good shot from Masterus there. Ooh. And with 1 second left to go, we can safely say that blue team have won this and become our runners up. Just in the Discord, congratulating our players. And remember, our finals is going to be a best of 5, and it should be some very tight games between these two teams. So I'm going to drop all of the invites in, and it's the moment we've been waiting for. So I'm sorry, guys, I'm kicking you in a bit, and in the final now we have consistent shift, Pearl, and Hightimes. Let's get them all in. Shift, doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Let's see who we're missing. So we've got Shift, we've got Hightimes, we've got Dave, and we're just looking for Pearl. Just drop him a message. Bop de boop boop bop. Da 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 da. So I can see that Hightimes and Pearl are in a Discord chat together, so I'm sure he's on his way. Yep, here he is. I'd just like to type in here, just so everyone's fully aware if they're not on watching the Discord or the stream. Best of 5. Here you. Good luck. I meant to put heart, but he didn't go in, so. And this is our grand final of the TPG Cross Division Tournament. So we will go play. Private match, create private match, mutate settings, reset just to be safe, and series length is 5 games. Best of 5, yep. And we're off. So this is our grand final of the TPG Cross Division 2's tournament, where we've got Division 1 players teaming up with Division 2 players at random. So I span the wheel of doom. And now we've got them battling out. So some of these had not played with each other as a team or against each other ever before this tournament. It's well like we've done a randomise. And actually, when I randomised it, consistent and shift for both the ones King of the Hills for their respective divisions. Pearl has took over Division 1 King, so it is quite an even match. I'm going to try and spectate, get rid of this, and we'll chat some shit, and we're into our finals. Let's go. Pearl getting a good kick-off. Shifts up there, though, quickly. Tom's picking it up, passed it back towards Pearl. Nice pass to allow Pearl to get the boost and possession in good position with time there, but Dave's coming in for the dunk straight away. Oh, and what a shot there. Lovely save there by Pearl, and straight off the bat with these weird angles and powerful shots. So we're definitely going to be in for an interesting game. Phil going for the fake there, Pearl not following it up. Good hit down the middle, and it looks like that might be straight in the back of the net. And yes, Orange team take the first goal of the series, of the grand final of our tournament. So much power there from so far back to still go in at 103 kilometers an hour. Very impressive shot. And we'll see how the different teams adapt to these. Shift from up early. He's going to follow it, try and get the dunk. Hightimes gets a good save though, knocks it back upfield. Phil in the air. Phil following up. Some good speedy rotation from these teams at the minute. Dave. Yeah, sorry, consistently inconsistent. If you didn't see the games earlier, I called him Dave because he goes by so many names. It's Dave. Hightimes, good ball into Pearl there. Dave off the backboard. Knocked it back in a bit dangerously. I'm not sure what happened there, but Shift manages to pick it up and make it look calculated as he takes it off the wall here. Good dunk there by Hightimes there. Dave taking up field. Shift, well positioned. I think he's going to knock it over Pearl there, and he does. Up to Hightimes to get it, but nice passing play, and Dave up quickly from the pass, getting that goal and levelling it all back up. So let's take another look at that one there. Really good passing play. And even though Hightimes, he looked like he'd got there back. He got back there fast. It just weren't fast enough for the fast shot. Fast. Pearl here picking it up. Lovely click on the first one, but Dave coming in fast. Though again a nice 50, and Pearl coming out nice, but gets the bump into Dave. He manages to recover from the bump to get the clear. There we go, Pearl picking it up, knocking it in. Oh, beautiful save there after the nice shot. I weren't expecting that save. He looked a little bit too awkward. Shift not being able to replicate though, and Hightimes coming through with a goal. As we say, this was kind of expected as our grand final game, so our 2 Division 1 players in here are both 1500 plus MMR. So probably our 2 highest ranked players on the server. And Division 2 guys, as I say, Shift is our current Division 2 King of the Hill, and he's showing his worth there with the quick turn and getting into the top of the goal. But that's not to put any shade on Hightimes. I play with a lot personally. He's a very, very smart player and a calculated player, and he hasn't actually participated in the King of the Hill yet. So you know, if you challenge Pearl, he might have got it. If you challenge Shift, sorry, in Division 2, maybe we'll see that game come up in the future, and we can settle that one. But Pearl getting a lovely air dribble there, gets the flip, but couldn't quite find the scenario to use it there. Shift's going to come up on the counter attack. Dave's going to follow that one. Shift's coming up behind him. Both the blue team picking up 100 boosts, putting them in a strong position. Pearl getting a tackle there. Oh, and it goes under Shift. He won't be happy with that one, but Pearl managing to come in and get the goal. I want to see that one again here. Oh yeah, Shift will be very disappointed with that one. But again, a lot of pressure in these grand finals, especially when you've got the Division 1 player coming at you, and you know technically you're rated lower, so you've got to do something to keep this up. Lovely balling from Hightimes. Tried to follow it up. Unfortunate there, but the double commit leaves the open goal, and it's all back to level at 3-3 in our grand final, first of our best of 5 series, best of 5 games. Hightimes taking a shot. It's a good shot. Dave's there to meet it there. Pearl going to follow up. Oh, Shift just stealing it from on top of him. And if he gets a good fast shot here, he might be in a good position. Yeah, and he does get it. And even though Hightimes was there on the rotation, such a fast attack there from Shift. And we saw that a couple of times now. Blue just being so fast that that regardless of the rotation being seemingly decent from the orange team, just not being able to get there in time. And we'll see if that's repeated. I'd say it's best of 5 games, and there's 2 of them so far, so we'll see how that progresses, whether orange team can get on top of that. Pearl, good possession. Oh, he's got it up nicely for the flick. Dave's not having any of it though, and even though it was going in, he managed just to get the touch over the top. Hightimes couldn't find the back of the net. I'm not sure if there was a touch from the blue team there. It went a little bit too fast for my eyes. But managed to keep it up though, by enough time for Pearl to come around and get the clear. Yes, picks up some boots and a good hit from Pearl to knock it up. I think Shift's going to leave that for Dave. Well, Dave gets it either way. Shift's in the back of the net, so someone needs to pressure. Fake on the first guy. Couldn't get the fake on the second guy. Would have a nice click if he could, but Pearl doing well there and keeping it dangerous. And oh, lovely ball back into the middle from Hightimes and leveling it back up again in the first game of our best of 5. So if this is any indication, it's going to be a very interesting series as we go 1 goal apiece, back and forth, keeping it level. I am just going to roll a cigarette. Apologies if I miss anything. Shift doing really well there. I think he played a bit of a maybe a low boost fake and then got the very speedy, very quick change of speed. Almost cut the defense out. Didn't quite work out in the end. But again, he's proving himself very dangerous. And the ball comes in nastily here. Shift's going to have to go for it. He does manage to get there. They can never be too sure that an orange player isn't going to come in for that shot. But blue team doing really well. Dave going for the door. We saw him score a very nice double touch in his semi-final game earlier. Whether he can pull another one of them out in this game, he's already going for it. He weren't far off. And again, a lot of back and forth, speedy play. No team's really making any mistakes at the minute. Touchwood, I don't want to commentators curse that one. 4-4 in the first game of the series. Are we going to go straight into an overtime, game 1? Again, both teams doing very well defensively and offensively to get a nice 4-4 on this first game. Oh, and you've got someone of the caliber of these players with the ball on the head. You can never take anything for granted, but it does go into overtime now in the first of our best of 5. Oh, nice high touch there from Dave. Hightimes went up, but it hit off the crossbar, and he probably actually did best, because I think Hightimes would have got that if the crossbar weren't there. But he ended up bouncing off the crossbar, and the ball went into the middle for shift. So unfortunate there from Hightimes, who looked like he went up fast and right, but ended up hitting there, and our blue team take the first of our best of 5 in the TPG Grand Final for our 2's tournament, and we'll go straight into the second game. And after such a tight performance like that, I think again Phil will be upset with that last one. It was unfortunate. He had to go for it. There's no way he could have read that was going to come off the crossbar rather than it was more like crossbar post corner rather than going in. It'd have been a very difficult read, and he just, once it happened, there was nothing he could do about it. And for that to be the overtime goal as well. I'm going to remember to join spectate as we go into game 2 of our best of 5 for the TPG 2's tournament, cross division, grand final. Blue team looks to come off from the kickoff here. Shift might be able to get another touch there. Oh, we couldn't quite come out with it, but the defender wasn't sure, so left it a little bit and then came in after being patient. So that was Pearl I was referring to there. But Dave's managed to come collect this now, and we know he can relieve. He flicks the ball up. Cool! Couldn't quite get that back touch, but it still almost went in and left enough pressure on the orange team that Shift could sweep up and get there. Let's have another look at this flip. It was unfortunate not to get that, but as I say, it was good enough that that it left the defenders a bit flustered, and Shift could come in and clean it. So they'll be very happy with that. I think Dave would have preferred to get the flick, but he can't complain after coming out with a goal. And so it was our blue team that took the first game of the series. So that's Shift consistently inconsistent. And they've now took the lead in the second game of the series, but it's still very early days. Good passing play there from Hightimes and Pearl. Couldn't quite make it pay off, but it's good signs. Shift, nice flicker. Pearl up there to meet it before Dave could go in for the backboard read. Nice short pass from Hightimes to Pearl there. So you don't always want to bang it across the field because you give the possession away, and especially at this level, because all of these players are very smart. I'll say that there, I'm not sure what just happened there. Let's have another look. I think that was very unfortunate. I think shifted a flip, and at the back end of his flip, it got a little touch that you weren't expecting that sent it over his own player. So unfortunate there, but it's all levelled back up, and we'll carry on with this game, of course. Shift, good dunk there. Hightimes backed off a little bit. It might not be the best move with Shift coming in. We know he's good at his dribbles, but it all worked out in the end as he gets the tackle. He's going to try and get the 50 there. Yep, leave it for Pearl to come get the boost and take the attack. He's also being patient. I think he wants to go for the dribble play, but Shift's going straight on the dunk. Oh, and that was that was a save by Shift, I believe, there on his. Yeah, that was a bit of a messy one. It just happens sometimes. Got caught on rotation, saving his own teammate's shot, but hopefully they won't let that get the morale down too far as Dave comes in for a heavy shot. Looks like Pearl's low boost there, and Shift's taking advantage. Hightimes managed to get the clear there and pick up the 100 in mid, so he might be able to get this if he gets it on target. Oh yes, and he does. Punishes him there. Lovely shot from Hightimes. As you can see, just keeping up the speed. Dave wants to go for the boost, and Hightimes is like, none of that, mate. You can't be going for boost when I'm around here with them angles. And yep, so blue team won the first game of the series. Orange team in the lead now for the second game, and we'll see how this progresses. As we say, the first game went into overtime, so it's been proved very tight so far. And we could see it's looking like a nice ball up to Hightimes there, but Shift sensed the danger and went in for that demo to cut it out, and it was a calculated demo in the end. It was really well. Dave going up for the ceiling shot by the looks of it. Let's see how it goes. Ends up getting a decent 50 with Hightimes. Pearl's going to come out with possession on a 1v1, and I would have bet him on that one, but he couldn't quite get the flick that he needed. Oh, and it's just a dangerous counter-attack there. Let's have another look at this one. Hightimes won't be happy with that ball. With Pearl being up front, he needed to get more forward direction on that rather than straight across the goal because there was no player there to pick it up. I think you'll know that and be disappointed with that pass. But very good shot from, I think it was Dave, to capitalise. And Pearl missing the ball that time. So Orange team, after losing the first game of the series, went 2 ahead on the second, and now 2 mistakes in a row from the 2 different players on the team. Looks like they handed Blue the lead, and they need to regain the composure, I think, here. And because Blue team are definitely not going to give it away easy. I wouldn't have expected Orange team to make the mistakes either, but it's still early on in the series, and we've got a lovely dribble there from Hightimes, just proving that that he was, you know, a one-time mess up, and he's got all these skills in his bag, and he can get them goals. And I think that's the second goal he scored on Dave, so we'll be pleased with that. maybe give him a bit of banter afterwards. Oh, good kick off there, and it's, I thought that might have gone straight in. Pearl might be on the follow-up. He's played it a bit more safe, means they're let the defenders come in, and he's got a nice opportunity here. But Shift quick on the dunk down. Dave quick on the attack as well, and Blue might be in for the counter here. And oh yes, lovely goals. And again, that's definitely something we saw from Dave and Shift on the Blue team. The quick counter attacks catching the Orange team out. Pearl's not enjoying the server. His ping's not too bad. But obviously pings and everything, there could still be spikes here and there. Hopefully it isn't too bad for him. Oh, Shift, we saw him on the demos. He's been this whole tournament long in the semi-finals as well. He got some good demos in. Another one there, and what a hit. Pearl doing really well to stop that one. It was a peculiar hit from Shift. I wouldn't have expected the power coming off that, but Pearl managed to react quick enough and come in here and get the equaliser. Very nice play from Pearl defensively, and then to switch it into attack. And bringing it back to a 4-4, so very much like the first game in our series here. It's neck and neck. I wonder if we'll get a second overtime. Good pinch from Pearl. It's going to come off the backboard. Dave's there to clean it up. Yep, Pearl reeling bounce off the wall and being there before anyone else. Orange team moving back. Again, Pearl on the ball. He wants to get this victory. Couldn't quite get it in the middle for Hightimes there, but Hightimes is going to rotate round and manages to knock it into a decently safe position for Pearl to regain possession. Manages to knock it around the first player, which shifts there to clean up. Hightimes here. Gets a reasonably safe first hit to get the ball in the centre of the field and leave himself with a good bit of boost. Dave's going to take control. Phil's going to swing round. Can he get to it? Oh, and he does get a good save in the end. Especially Dave being very dangerous anytime he gets in them sort of positions. Nerves alone would kind of throw me off in that position. Oh, and Pearl can get this. Oh, and he's just over the top. Shift clearing it out of danger, and we get a second overtime. 2 games, 2 overtimes here. And Hightimes and Pearl will be really wanting to get this second overtime. They don't want to, you know, go 2 games behind on 2 overtimes. Especially after playing so well. Pearl coming in, getting a decent shot, but Dave there to meet it. And yeah, a bit of a messy defense there with the ball position. The Shift was just, it looked like he was just positioning his car to be able to deflect that ball into the goal from any challenge, but the Orange team managed to get that challenge without any goal in it in the end and turn it into an attack. Dave with a lovely pinch up the field there. Shift's going to follow it up. Hightimes keeping it against his own wall to shut down the angles on the attacking players. Pearl getting a good save, leaving himself a decent amount of boost, manages to knock it over to another player. Shift coming in aggressive, looks like he can go for the demo, and it does, and it's calculated there because Pearl is dangerous in them positions, but now Dave manages to get the counter attack. Oh, Pearl doing well after getting demos to swing back around and get that. some very good gameplay here, and a lovely ball in from Hightimes to Pearl. And here we go. There's been a overtime victory from each team now, and we've leveled this best of 5 up 1-1 with some very tight games, 2 overtimes and some lovely goals. And we go 1 apiece. Lovely, jubbly. I like it, I like it, I like it. Yep, and the so I managed to figure out how to save the videos on. So I had trouble recording and streaming at the same time. My laptop weren't handling it, I was losing frames. But I figured out how to save the recordings on Twitch now and then download them. So it might take a little bit longer for me to get them up onto YouTube, but they'll be available on Twitch straight away in the VOD section. And I will upload them to YouTube, probably edited down a little bit to make them a little bit more streamlined in time. So I'll put the links to them on the Discord once they're available for anyone that wants to look back at their games and even check the opponents out and even look at other players and see if they enjoy their play styles, and you might want to call them out and say, oh, I like your play style, I think we would make a good team, and team up with them, do some ranked, join some tournaments. Party was destroyed because of a connection error, but we should be okay because we're all in the game. And so we're back to best of 3 now. We started off as best of 5, but we got 1-1, best of 3, and it's a good kick-off there. I'm not sure how difficult the angle was there for Dave. It looked like he might have been able to get the goal. I don't know if he'll be disappointed or not. We didn't get it from his perspective, so something might have made that more difficult than what it seemed. Good turn from Pearl. Oh yes, and then Hightimes picking it up. I'm not sure what happened with Shift. It looked like he might have been able to come in from here, but oh yes, a lovely bump from Hightimes, especially after Shift has been the aggressive player in this tournament so far with the bumps in the demos. Hightimes getting a very calculated little bump on the back of Shift's car to leave the goal for him there. Oh, Shift coming off the wall, lovely passy play, and this is Rocket League! This is the 2's tournament, and these are our players. Well, a passing play. Super speedy there. I've been invited back to the party, so just to avoid any weird stuff going on, I'm going to first accept that, and then accept that. And now, nothing should go wrong after this. I don't think it would have anyway, but better safe than sorry. Get myself back into the party. Oh, and we got another... I think it was... So I missed the demo there. I do like to keep track of a few demos too, for the grudges. I missed that one, unfortunately. Good save there from Hightimes. Pearl's going to pick up the 100 boost. Go for the... See, it was really good there. Hightimes was there for the pass, which just gives Pearl the options and makes the defenders question themselves. Pearl ended up going for the flick and almost came out. Dave here with a flick. Pearl, good defense, getting quick, reading that one. But she's straight there. Pearl's going to knock it into the middle. I don't know if she's going to follow that one or if Hightimes is going to come in. Hightimes has followed it up. Gets a lovely read on Dave's touch to knock it in. And oh, a nice shot there from Pearl, just a little bit wide. Dave's going to pick it up, grab the boost, take the boost still as well. So Hightimes might be in a difficult position here. Should stop them from being able to be too effective on the counter attack. You see Pearl there continuing it, but Dave gets the turn. Got the... in fact, it doesn't look like I've got the boost stats at doing it. Let's see if I can cycle through and get them back. There we go. So very fast paced, and we're still 1-1 here. It's been tight the whole series. Which is obviously proven by the fact that it's 1-1 so far as well, and both of those games went into extra time. But that doesn't mean it's been low scoring as well. I can't remember the score of the first game, but I think it was something like 4-4 when it went into overtime on the second game. And a lovely flick there from Dave to get that goal. And it was a nice pass from Shift as well, but a really fast turn. And venomous set up and shot there by Dave to put blue team back in the lead. Good kick off there. Dave picking it up. Pearl knocking it across field. It should be reasonably safe. It would have been a difficult angle there for the attacking players, and actually Orange might get on the counter attack here. Dave managed to pick up his boost and sweep across that one, but Pearl's waiting for it. And I think he might have left it for Hightimes there, or just thought that maybe the blue team were a little bit closer, because it looks like he should have been able to get to that one. But blue being very dangerous again. Shift gets a back pass to Dave, calculated there when he realised that's probably the best move to play, but Hightimes followed it up quickly and managed to get the tackle. And he's back anyone's game, the ball's just flying everywhere. It's a good ball up by Hightimes. Pearl couldn't quite get to it. It's been a very fast game. Hightimes again with the tackle, and if he can keep this up, if he can get the pass into mid, not as fast as he'd probably wanted to, and Shift again with a demo is coming in hot and just cutting that play out. Dave didn't get the flick he wanted on that one, but you gotta go for him. Pearl knocks it up for a bit of an air dribble. Dave on the dunk, but Hightimes should be able to collect that one, and he does. Gets a good hit. Shift is going to be there, but Hightimes gets a lovely bump into the middle. Oh, Neil. Dave well to get the save there, but it's another calculated play from Hightimes, who I think I said is definitely ranked up there on intelligence for me when it comes to playing. But Pearl showing his mechanical prowess. And oh yeah, he doesn't like me being in his party for some reason, but that's okay. Gets a good flick. Shift went high. Pearl knocked it low, and there we go. 2-2, all level once again. No team really been able to fire off for this one and maintain a good lead. Good hit up by Shift, he's going to follow it. Doesn't quite work out for him. Hightimes couldn't get the flick that he wanted over Dave, but he does follow it up over the wall. He's on 0 boost now, but hopefully blue team don't know that and he can take advantage. And yes, he's left them flailing a little bit, but they managed to get the save when Pearl comes in. There we go, 0 boost, but he's still maintaining that pressure Hightimes, and it looks like he's getting away with it as Pearl's at the back, but that was a good dunk by Shift. Hightimes there again, in the right place at the right time to get the save there. If that bounce works nicely for him, and it does, he can pick up the boost and get the shot, but Shift was very aggressive and stopped him from getting the shot he wanted, even though it's still dangerous. Pearl again, down to Dave. Go straight for the shot to try and catch Hightimes off guard, but he's really been pulling it out the bag this series, Hightimes. With some lovely plays, some lovely saves. Oh, and he goes in and gets the goal, and he might have just won him the second game of this series and put him in for the potentially game-winning match next round. Unless there's a kick-off goal here, it could be the first one of the series that doesn't go to overtime, and that could really, really send a message for Hightimes and Shift. Really sending a message there, and they managed to get the Game 3 win without it going to overtime with some beautiful saves and plays there. Hightimes really, really being impressive. You can see he gets the 2 goals, 2 saves, 6 shots. Doing really well that game. Coming out as MVP with a victory, and we'll go into the next one. Of course, now being the best out of 5, and Orange team having 2 victories. If they win this, then they take the victory of the whole tournament and become our cross-division 2's kings, is what I'm going to call them. But, you know, both teams have played really well, and I feel like I'm watching some very interesting and high-level games here. And I do like that we do in the cross-division stuff, because it gives our players chances to get to know each other across the divisions. And of course, like, you know, it's not like the division, especially at this, these are our 2 highest ranked division 1 players, Pearl and Consistently Inconsistent, but you know, it's not running away on, you know, it's not turned into a 1v1 by any means, and it's good to get all these players playing together. Dave there doing some nice dribbling. Shift was always going to, so the player, I can't remember who it was, someone was always going to come in with a challenge, but Dave did well to get the position in. Hightimes, he likes to look at his ball, he's going to keep a hold of it. So he, as I say, with intelligence, he gets back just in time and move away from that commit and get the defense. Good hit up from Pearl. Dave's going to catch it though. It's a good 50, both players there. Shift swinging in, but Hightimes gets the ball again. Coming in clutch. A nice hit across. Hightimes is going to go for the shot, gets decent power on it, but Shift being fast on the save there. Hightimes knocks it off the middle. Looks like Dave's going to collect this one though. Shift, oh, it would have been a play if he got that, but it's all worked out. And that was some good play. So it's a nice pass to Shift originally. He didn't get the hit he wanted, but Dave followed it up and Shift managed to position really nicely to get that goal. And even though the initial play didn't work as planned, they managed to keep on top of that, keep composure and keep in communication as well, I'm sure, to stay on that one and end up with a goal. And again, blue team do need to win this. Game to stay in the series. Oh, it's a good dunk there from Shift and Pearl. Trying some nice moves up front, and Dave's following it up. Shift has rotated around nicely. Hightimes got a good touch. Is he going to be able to stay with it? No, Shift gets the chip above. Pearl should be there, but oh, what a powerful shot from Shift there. We'll be pleased with that one. Not much Pearl could do in that situation when he gets such a hard hit. Let's have another look at that one. Right into the top as well. Yep, not much Pearl could do. And the blue team, after being 2-1 down in the series, has now took a 2-goal lead, which is saying a lot because both of these, all of the games so far, have been very close. The first two going into overtime, but I can't remember rightly. There's not been many occasions, at least, where a team has gone 2 goals ahead so far in this grand final series. So it's making quite a statement there that they want to take this to the final game of the best of 5. Of course, Pearl and Hightimes, they won't want that. They want to secure this victory as soon as possible. Pearl doing some really good destructive play there, and he manages to knock it in the middle for himself. Didn't quite knock it hard enough to get the pass to Hightimes, which would probably been ideal. So we did manage to follow it up himself. Blue team again. This is what we saw, I think, in the first 2 games. Vicious counter-attacks, and we see it again there. Fast play from the blue team, and Dave getting a nice hit in to get the goal. Good kick-off there from Hightimes. Dave getting the ball, but Hightimes should have got the corner boost still, and Pearl's coming in now, and Ness gets a nice goal. And some good throw from that kick-off to get it. Oh, and it looked like it was a bit of a fake there from Pearl to make Dave go in for that flip a bit early and leave the open goal. And even though Orange did get the 1 goal back, that 2-goal lead that blue team had is being maintained now. Oh, and Hightimes goes in for a lovely demo. And of course, Dave's going to spawn at the back, so Pearl does need to make sure he gets a nice flick on this. Dave does get the save, even though it was a nice flick from Pearl in all fairness. He did what he needed to do. It was just matched by the skill of the goalkeeper in that occasion. But I do like seeing the demo plays coming out from both teams now. Pearl getting a good tackle there. Pearl manages to knock it up, going for the double. Couldn't quite get it on target there, but he did really well to get the second touch. And Orange team stopping the counter attacks at the minute. Shift picks it up though. Pearl gets the demo on Dave. Should help Orange team by some time. Yep, Pearl gets another hit. Shift is going to collect. Oh no, Dave. I stand corrected and booms that one up. Pearl good hit into the middle. Can't quite see where Hightimes is, but he is there. We just went in camera view. Managed to get 1 hit into the corner. Almost got the other hit into this side, but managed to take enough power off it that Pearl can come and collect it before the counter attack. And then the rotation works out, and you can see this. Both the players getting good hits, good rotation, and being there when you need to be. And it does seem to be a difference. They're very tight games, but we seem to be having a little bit of difference between Orange team. Oh god, another kick-off goal there. Blues won't be very happy about that. And as we say, they need to win this game to stay in the series. And giving away a kick-off goal, they won't be very happy at all. And leveled it all up, so blue team potentially throwing away this. And if Orange team can win this game, then they've won the series and they become our tournament champions. Which of course blue team won't want. Oh ho ho! Pearl getting the goal there, and for the first time in this game, Orange team take the lead. Jesus, it's getting very interesting. And I'm dying for a win. I don't know why I'm still drinking water. Good kick off there from Orange. Hightimes has got a decent amount of boost. Might be able to beat Dave to there, stop the counter attack, and he does. And you know, proving very important for Orange team to get these blocks in at the mid. Shift, he does get a nice shot in there, and he gets him his hat trick. By the looks of it, he'll be very happy getting a hat trick in the grand final here, and he really needs to come up clutch and level it up. So it's still to play for here. As we say, blue team need to win this game, otherwise Orange team will win the tournament. Hightimes, he'll be very happy if he can get this. Oh no! No, is that an own goal there? Let's see what happened. Oh no. Oh no. We can't end like that. We can't end like that. And it looked like Dave got a little bit aggressive, and then ended up too far behind the ball to not be able to get the angle to knock it out there. He'll be very upset, and but it does manage to get a lovely save there. It was a good shot by Pearl, and Dave managed to come up clutch. And I do hope that blue team can get an equaliser to at least take us into overtime here. Otherwise it'd be very unfortunate, especially with the way that last goal happened. Hightimes getting a nice shot though, and oh yeah, that's better. At least that last goal is a good shot, and not a dodgy kick-off that one of the players would be very disappointed in, because we don't want people to go home sad. But that was a lovely shot from Hightimes, who's really come up clutch in this tournament. He is one of our Division 2 players, but one of our higher ranked Division 2 players, to be fair. He finds himself around Champ 2. And so not far from being off from a Division 1 player in there. It looks like it's all over with another kick-off goal. And we can see, because he thinks this left the match, he's not happy with that. And it's very unfortunate. After such good close games, yeah, with 1 second to go, you can't blame him for forfeiting there, I suppose. It's been some very good series. And very well played from our teams there. Really impressed with everybody. Really good gameplay. Absolutely beautiful. Let's see if we can drag anyone into... Yeah, so our victors are actually already in a Discord chat, so I'm going to jump in there so you can get some comments.
Come on.
What?
You are on, winners!
Hello?
You're right.
How'd it go, man?
I can't believe how you can throw this hard. Like, legit. We were like 3-0 behind, and we won 7-4.
Oh, it all fell apart for Dave and Shift in the end. After such tight games.
Oh,
What happened, Shift?
Told you we'd get clapped.
No, you did so well. We were 3-0 behind. I thought, no. 1 minute 55 left.
I was looking
It
forward
turned
to
out
that final
7-3.
But my teammate's just scaring me as 1800, and he's like, oh shit.
game.
Dude, I'm getting carried every game.
He actually popped off, to be fair, Phil.
Did he? Right.
Who?
Hightimes, sorry.
Dude, my teammate carrying me. What do you mean?
Well, I know you're going to play. You're going to pop off, Phil, but I mean, you're like. What's your MMR in 2's at the minute?
Now I played a lot with coach, like lower people for coaching, so it's now Champ 3 again. But
But you.
we'll get back.
But yeah, no, very good.
I'm like mostly around 1600.
There we go. You're more Champ 2, aren't you, Phil? So to keep up and then get the carries as well. Really interesting tournament to watch.
He didn't need to keep up. I need to keep up with him.
Point this out. The carries, apparently, there was only like a 10 or 20 point difference.
What do you mean? You carried me big time.
But no.
Yeah. It was there at
For
the top.
every edge roll
That
flip
point.
reset I went, I missed completely. When he fucking shoot it, the enemies miss. Dude, that was so fucking annoying. I had 6 flip resets, everything, they got saved. The simple shot on net is not savable.
I'm looking forward to watching these back though, because there's some really nice plays from both teams, especially in that last one.
Oh yeah, those fucking passing plays.
Oh, the first game, I had a sick flip reset on you. Almost flip reset double. But I failed so hard.
One of them, Tomo, sent me flying towards the ball and made me center it. So I didn't have a choice in the matter.
I think I remember that one, you know.
I don't actually.
I thought Tom will be disappointed with that. But no, very well done. Really.
Okay, high times, don't carry me more next time.
Oh, trust me, I won't.
Just let me play as well, dude. It's not fun like this.
I'll probably end the stream now. I'll think of something. I'll try and think of something for you guys rather than just well done for being the winners.
Just keep
What?
a tally on tournaments. We
Yeah.
won first.
Definitely. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Rocket League tournaments channel because no one can post in there, and then just pin a couple messages on there with like the King of the Hill leagues.
Have a
Make
tournament king of the deal.
some tournament kings on there as well.
Yo,
yeah.
I heard the Mr. Consistently Inconsistent wanted to challenge me in a 1v1.
Raging at the minute. He's gonna drink half a pint of vodka and then he'll be back.
Yeah, you might have to wait for him on that one now after.
He was raging a bit.
He'll be back. But he'll be back.
We were like chilling. We weren't even talking about the game that much.
No, we were just random things. Got it, not got it.
Yeah,
You, me.
mostly just quiet.
Yep. Just trust it.
And I was just fucking annoying as fuck being.
Yeah, I'll be back in a sec. Yeah, so to everyone on the stream, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm sure most of the people watching the stream were in the tournament as well. I really appreciate everybody who joined in. Here at TPG, we're really trying to just get events, activities going on. So we've got our ones King of the Hill, where we've got for each division has their own king we can challenge. This 2v2, I'm trying to do it fortnightly. I really appreciate people turning up, and I know that the people in the tournaments, they just want to play tournaments, they want to get to know people, and it's great that we can put these together and get enough people. It actually worked out really nice. We had a couple of substitutes, which I felt bad for not getting them into the tournament, but then because we had a couple of drop-ups, they managed to get in. So I'm really grateful to the people that stayed around without the promise of getting in the tournament. Luckily, you did get in the tournament in the end, but without having that promise and still sticking around with the hope. I really appreciate that. And just thanks for everyone for being in. And well done to our champions, Hightimes and Pearl. Give a round of applause to them. And I'm going to end the stream here. I'll see you all later, and thanks for the good times. Peace.